Okay, so welcome everybody. So find a comfortable seat on your mat, and we're going to start with some pranayama, so some breath retention, breath control. And the type of pranayama we're doing is called kumbhaka, which is a Sanskrit word which means pot. So the method is, this is just one form of kumbhaka. So we'll inhale, take an extra sip of air through the nose at the top, and then we'll engage the pelvic floor. We'll let the ribs spread out. We'll tuck the chin into the chest, slide the shoulders up, and make fists with the hands. And let's hold for just 3 seconds. And then we'll release the head, release the shoulders, release the muscles in the body, and then we'll exhale. So again, that is inhaling to the top, an extra sip of air, and then engage the pelvic floor, let the ribs spread, tuck the chin in, lift the shoulders, clench the fists, hold for a count of 3, and then we release the body first, and then you release the breath slowly, okay? All right, I know that's a lot, but I'll walk you through it. So just make sure that you're comfortable and feeling grounded. And let's start with 3 baseline breaths. So that is inhale through the nose and an exhale through the mouth. So breathe in through the nose. Breathe out through the mouth. Breathe in through the nose. Breathe out through the mouth. Breathe in through the nose and out through the mouth. And we'll start a pranayama. So breathe in through the nose. Extra sip of air. Engage the pelvic floor, let the rib cage spread, tuck the chin in towards the chest, lift the shoulders towards the ears, and squeeze. Hold for 3, 2, 1. Release the head, release the body, release the breath. Inhale. Contract the pelvic floor, spread the ribs, tuck the chin, shoulders up, fists. Hold for 3, 2, 1, relax the body, relax the breath. So one more time with me, inhaling, extra sip of air, engage the pelvic floor, spread the ribs, tuck the chin, lift the shoulders, clench the fists, hold for 3, 2, 1, relax the body, relax the breath. So keep going on your own for a few more cycles with me. Try doing the next 2 rounds with your eyes closed. Let's do one more. You take 3 baseline breaths. Inhale through the nose. Exhale it all through the mouth. 2 more on your own. Good. And then just allow the palms to be face up on your legs. And let your breathing come back to normal. Breathing in and out through your nose. And feeling your muscles softening around your bones. Relaxing your mind. Relax your heart. And relax your body. Take a moment to check in with how you're feeling in your body, any emotions that are present, any thoughts that are present. And let go of your day. Let go of tension. And feel the palms, feel your palms open. And know that the wisest way of holding on to anything or anyone is with an open palm. So without any gripping, without any holding, openness, freedom for whatever is in your life, whatever thing, whatever person, and even holding life itself with an open palm. Allowing everything to just be as it is, without any fear, without attachment, without any kind of gripping. And so this is our practice in Yin, is to open the body, to release, to create freedom. And being aware of your palms being open throughout your practice. And in fact, your whole body, heart, and mind. And with that, let's blink the eyes open. And we'll begin in Dragonfly. So have a block handy. Have a cushion or a blanket handy if you need something to sit up on. And come into your Dragonfly pose. So you don't need to bring the legs as far apart as you can. You can just walk them in a little bit. Sometimes you even get a better stretch if the legs if you aren't at your maximum range of motion. So let's start in actually a lateral bend. So we'll bring the right arm to the floor. If even that is too much of a strain for your hamstrings or anywhere in your body, just use a bolster or a block underneath your arm. And sweep the left arm up and reach for your right toes. And you can just let the feet relax. Just make sure that your left sitting bone is grounded down into the earth. And don't let it pop off the floor. Close your eyes if you like. Make sure that your head and neck feel supported. If your neck needs a little support, you can bring your elbow up onto your leg and rest your head on your hand. The top arm can be bent or straight, or you can catch the back of your head to support the head. As long as you're getting a side stretch and a lateral bend in your spine, you're in the posture. And let's look down towards the right leg. Release the top arm. Turn your body so that it's facing. So you're finding a twist in the spine. And then release forward. Let the palms be face up with our theme of the class. So I'm holding an open palm. And relax the head. Relax the shoulders and the arms. Let the chin come in towards the chest. You can always use a block underneath your head if you prefer. And breathe. Turn the palms to face down and slowly start to walk your hands back in towards your body. And just pause at center, breathe in through the nose, breathe out through the mouth. And one more time. We'll do the other side, bringing the left forearm to the floor or to a block. Sweep the right arm up, reaching for the left toes, supporting your head in whatever way is needed. Grounding your right sit bone down into your mat. And turn to look down towards your left knee. Release the top arm. Plant one hand on either side of your left leg. Twist the spine so your torso is right over top of your left thigh. And fold forward, resting your head on a block or just letting your head come towards your knee. Keep grounding down through the right sit bone. Palms face down, the chin tucked in towards the chest, and start to press yourself back up. Unwind, and before we fold forward, just take a couple of cleansing breaths at the top. And we'll fold forward, relaxing the legs, stacking your blocks so that your head has something to rest on. Inhale and exhale, start to walk the hands forward, rest your head on your block, on whichever height works for your body. Relaxing your feet. Relax your legs. Relax your jaw. Know that you can always come deeper into the pose as your body slowly opens up. Palms are facing up, arms are relaxed. Feeling a deep stretch through the groin, the low back. Turn your palms to face down. Tuck your chin into your chest. Slowly start to walk the hands back in. Inhale at the top. Exhale through the mouth. Inhaling and exhaling. And just gently guide your legs back together, using your arms to assist them. And we'll move the blocks to the top of the mat or to one side or the other. We'll come into dragons and open the hips. So you can use blocks under your hands if you like. We'll step the right foot forward and send the left leg back. So you can use a folded blanket or a cushion underneath your left knee if you need it. Just feel free to move around a little bit. Just move around and notice, just feel all the different muscles that are in your hip flexors, in the front of your thigh, even in the quad. And your right knee is roughly over the right heel, but not to worry if it's a little further back or a little further forward, that's okay. Just relaxing your face and your jaw. And let's come a little lower. So we'll toe heel toe the right foot over towards the right. Bring both your blocks to the inside of your right leg and stack them to bring the floor a little higher. And then bring your forearms to the blocks. And feeling a nice deep stretch through both your hips. Hip flexors, your adductors. Move your blocks over to the side. Plant your left hand on your mat and come onto the outside edge of the right foot. Use your right hand to the inside of the right knee. Just gently press the knee away from you, very carefully and gently. And for the last 30 seconds, option to bend the back leg, bend at the knee. Use your right hand to reach back to catch the foot and pull your heel towards your hip, maybe twisting the spine, looking up towards the sky. And carefully release the foot. Bring both hands to the floor, toe heel toe the right foot back to center. Release the leg and step that leg back, releasing the leg. Let's take a short downward dog. So from your tabletop position, tuck the toes, lift the knees, lift the hips. And feel a nice stretch through the backs of your legs, through your spine. Let the head dangle. And release the knees to the floor. We'll do the other side. Step the left foot forward. Stack your blocks on either side of the foot. Tuck the back toes and move the back leg, the right leg, back in space until you feel an efficient or sufficient stretch in your right hip. And breathe in this rather intense stretch. We can't have our palms up in this one unless you want to try that. little extra challenge. And we'll come a little deeper. So toe heel, toe the left foot over to the left. Bring both blocks to the inside of the left leg. Both arms to the inside of the left leg too. And rest your forearms on your blocks. Adjust your body so that you're still getting a good stretch. You might have to move the back leg further back. You decide what your body needs to get a good stretch. And breathe. Bring your hands to the floor, move your blocks out of the way. Plant your right hand in the middle of your mat and come onto the outside edge of the left foot. Left hand comes to the inner left knee. Gently press the knee ever so slightly away from you and breathe here. Maybe looking up, but you don't have to. You can look straight, you can look down. And then last option is to bend the back leg. Reach back with your left hand, catch the foot, and draw the foot in towards the hips. Maybe adding a twist, looking up. Carefully release your foot. Bring your hands back and toe heel toe the foot back to center. Release the leg. Step the leg back. And let's take one more downward dog. Tuck the toes, lift the knees, lift the hips. Press the chest towards your thighs. Relax the shoulders away from the ears and let the head relax and dangle. You can pedal out your feet if you like. Lifting the sitting bones high. And return the knees to your mat and bring your legs out in front. Let's come into half butterfly. So bend the right knee, bring the foot right up close to the sitting bone and let the knee come out to the side. So you're in half butterfly. If the knee is not resting on the floor, just use a cushion or a block underneath your leg. And we'll fold forward over the extended leg. Inhale. Exhale. Walk the hands forward. And rest your head on a block to start if you like, on whatever height works for you. And leave the props out and just let your body round and soften. I love this stretch for the low back and hamstrings. Relax wherever you can. Palms are face up. Relaxing the arms. Relax your legs, your feet. Soften your shoulders, relax your neck, relax your face. Let everything melt into the earth. Take 3 more breaths. Turn the palms to face down. Start to push yourself back up slowly, slowly. Lean back on your hands. Lift your heart. Release the right leg. And just hang out here for a couple of breaths and relax. Lift your heart, let your head fall back. And bring the head back to center. Let's do the other side. So sitting up nice and tall, I forgot to mention that if you need anything under your hips to keep your back straight while sitting in this staff pose, do add that as a prop. And we'll bring the left foot in and knee comes out to the side, sliding a cushion or something underneath your knee if you need it. Inhale. Exhale. Walk the hands forward. And begin to round, feeling the stretch through your left low back, maybe the right as well, and your right hamstrings. Palms are face up. Hands are relaxed, arms and shoulders relaxed. Relax your neck. Relax your legs. And focus on the rhythm of your breath. Relaxing the shoulders, relaxing wherever you can let go. Turn the palms to face down. Slowly start to straighten your arms and slowly walk the hands back in. Walk the hands behind you. Lean back. Release the left knee and relax here for a couple of breaths. Feel the energy flowing through your body, around your low back, hips and legs. And we'll come into a back bend in Sphinx. Come down onto your belly. And set yourself up in Sphinx pose with the elbows under the shoulders. And adjust your feet so that you found a comfortable position, and the extension in your low back is relatively comfortable. If it's not, you can make it deeper or you can make it more shallow by adjusting the position of your elbows, either away from the body or closer into the body. Option to come a little deeper if you like, separating the hands, lifting the elbows, coming into seal. Relax the glutes. Relax your legs. We're about halfway through. Focus on your breath. Slowly lower the elbows if they're up. Release the head onto the hands. Use your hands like a pillow and rest here for several breaths. Keep your hips a little rock from side to side. Let's press back into child's pose. So press up through your tabletop and separate the knees. Sink the hips back towards the heels. Reach the arms forward. And release the head to the floor or to a block if needed. Keep the big toes touching. Knees slightly apart. Stretching out your low back. Relax your face. Relax your neck, your shoulders. Breathing deeply. Start to walk your hands back in, placing the hands under the heads of the shoulders. Press the floor away from you, tuck the chin in, uncurl the spine. Head comes up last. And just pause here. Breathe here. And so for the next pose, I know some of you, I think this may bother your knees. So find your blanket and open up your blanket so that your knees will be supported. And we'll come into thread the needle with the arms. So start on the right side. So we'll slide the right hand behind the left wrist. Make sure you've got a block handy in case the floor feels too far away. And come down, reaching the right fingertips as far away from you as you can. Come down onto the floor. Make sure your left hip stays over the left knee. And you can either just keep this left hand here, or you can reach the arm up, reach behind, catch your inner right thigh, and breathe here. Release the arm if it's behind you. Bring it forward, press into the hand. We'll slowly start to unwind and release. Come into tabletop and just give your hips a little slide from side to side like you're wagging your tail. And take a couple of cat cows. Inhale into cow, lift the sit bones, look up. Exhale, press the floor away from you. Spread between the shoulder blades. Lift the belly button, drop the tailbone. Inhale into cow. Exhale into cat. One more. And come back to center. We'll do the other side. We'll slide the left fingertips behind the right wrist and keep sliding as far as you can, coming onto the outside of your left arm. Press the left hip back in space to keep the hips level over the hips. Maybe reach the arm up, right arm up, and come back to rest the hand on the low back or catch the inner left thigh and breathe here deeply. Release the right arm. Bring the hand to the floor. Start to press into the floor and unwind. Come back into tabletop. Give your tail a little wag from side to side. Look back. So when your hips go to the right, look back at your hip. And then come through center. Hips come over to the left. Look over your shoulder towards your hip. And again, to the right, look right. To the left, look left. And inhale into cow. Exhale into cat. Inhale. Exhale. And let's come down onto the belly and take your blanket with you or your cushion. And we'll use the blanket for a pillow for your head. So we'll do a stretch for the anterior deltoid. So we're stretching the posterior deltoid in the last stretch and also the thoracic spine. But we'll open up through the anterior deltoid. So left arm comes out to the side, hand is at shoulder height, palm is facing down. And then look to the right, resting your head on your blanket or your cushion. Start to press yourself over onto your left side body, maybe stepping the top foot behind the bottom leg, or maybe starting with your legs stacked, if you have enough of a stretch here. And feeling a stretch in the front of your shoulder. Move the left shoulder blade towards the front of your body, just to take a little pressure off your shoulder joint. Stretching through the chest and the shoulder. Depending on where you are in this shape, maybe reaching the right arm up and just letting the hand rest at the low back. Slowly start to unwind. So bring the right arm forward. Start to roll over onto your belly. Move your blanket out of the way. Make a pillow with your hands and rest your head on your hands. Take a few deep breaths. And we'll do the other side. Bring your pillow back underneath your head, and this time we'll look to the left. Reach your right arm out to the side. Hand is at shoulder height, palm facing down. And use your right hand to push yourself over onto your right side, starting with stacked legs, if that's enough of a stretch through your shoulder, or option to step the top leg behind the bottom leg to add a little more stretch and twist. Maybe reaching the left arm up and letting the hand rest at the low back. And finding that action of moving the right shoulder blade towards the front of the body. And release the left arm forward and slowly make your way back onto your belly. And make a pillow with your hands. Rest here for a moment. And start to press back up. And we'll set up for reclined butterfly. So you can use your bolster if you have a bolster. I'll show you how to set up with blocks if you don't have a bolster. But go ahead and start setting up in your reclined butterfly with a pillow at the top if you're ready to do that. You know how to get into that shape. So if you're using blocks, you have one on the highest height for your head, one on the medium height for your spine. And this is for your upper back. And when you lay down, just catch the block and aim it for the bottom tips of your shoulder blades. Relax back, adjust the top block so it's supporting your head, and relax the shoulders down away from the ears. Let the heads of the shoulders descend around the block or the bolster. You can bring the soles of your feet together, let the knees come out to the side, and rest the arms. If it's uncomfortable for the legs to be bent, option to just keep the legs straight. We'll begin to transition out of the pose. So if your knees are bent, use your hands and guide the knees back together. Use your hand, one hand under the head, lift the head off your block or your bolster, and then press yourself back up. Move the blocks out of the way, and we'll come into our final resting pose in Shavasana, using a blanket for your head, folded blanket, bolster for under your thighs. Let's make sure you're not touching any props around you. And make all the usual adjustments so that your back body is resting flat on your mat. Take a deep breath in through the nose. Hold at the top. And let it all go. And relax your body completely. And take this time to rest, integrate, and recover. Slowly begin to deepen your breathing. Begin to wiggle your fingers and your toes. Gently rock your head from side to side. Rotate your wrists and your ankles one way and then the other way. Bend the knees and push your bolster away from you. And let's hug the knees in towards the chest. Rock from side to side. Circle the knees one way and the other way. And reach the arms above your head, roll over to your right side, and just use your right arm as a pillow. Take a couple of breaths. And then slowly start to come back up and have a seat on a cushion or a block. And find a comfortable seated position. Root down through your sitting bones. Lift up tall through your spine. Close your eyes. Just take a moment to just notice how you feel in your body. Allow the palms to be face up. Notice how you feel at your heart space. And notice how you feel in your mind. Keeping an awareness of your palms being open for everything in your life, the people in your life, the things in your life. Hold everything and everyone with an open palm. Let's join the palms, bring the hands to the heart center, lift the heart up, and let's rub the hands together briskly. Cup your palms over your eyes. Bring the hands back to your heart. Bow your head to your heart. From my heart to yours. Thank you, everyone, for joining me this evening. Namaste.